Welcome back. In this video, we'll write a more complex query, putting together many of the things that we have learned so far. What's our goal? Our goal is to find the top 50 drama movies that were released in year 2000. Instead of trying to write the whole query at once, we'll write the query step by step, writing simpler queries at first and then building towards a more complex one. Let's start. Our first query is going to be simple. We want to list all the movies from year 2000. How can we do that? It doesn't really require a join, so all the information is in the movies table. So we go and write select star from movies, and we want the year to be equal to 2000, so we add the where condition where year is equal to 2000. We execute the query and we get back all the movies that were released in year 2000. Simple. So, next part. We want to have all the movies from year 2000 together with their genre. If you remember, we ran a very similar query in our prior video. How can we write this query? We need to join the movies table with the movie genres table so that we can augment each movie with its genre. So, since we still want movies released in year 2000, we start with the current query, select star from movies, where year is equal to 2000. Let's give the alias M to the movies table in the query, and now we can join it with the movie genres table. So we go in the from part and we add inner join movies genres G. We call this table G, and now we need to write the condition, and the condition is going to be that the m.id, the ID in the movies table, needs to be equal to the movie ID from the movie genres table. So we write on m.id is equal to g.movieid. Remember, it's always good to have the schema of the database next to you so that you can remember easily the attribute names that are stored in each table. So now we have combined the movies table with the movie genres table. We did an inner join, and we get now the movies from year 2000 and their genres. A good practice moving forward is when we have joins and we have an alias for the movie, it's always good for all the attributes to have the name of their table as a prefix. So for example, here we have the attribute year that comes from the movie table. There is no ambiguity right now, as the only attribute year that we have appears in the movies table, but it's always good to put the name of the table in front. So we're going to modify now the where condition and make it where m.year is equal to 2000. Later on, as we'll join tables with attribute names that are identical, so for example, we're going to have ID from movies, ID for director, prefixing the attributes with their table names will become essential. Now, let's execute this query, and we get back all the movies that were released in year 2000 together with their genres. So, see movie 1, number 7 Train, released in year 2000, no rating, and its genres are short and documentary. Next line, movie 31, Spent with a $sign, year 2000, 4.6 rating, drama, and so on. So, now we have all the movies released in year 2000 together with their genres. Next step, we want to get all the drama movies from year 2000. Again, we're going to build on the query that we just wrote. We have the movies that were released in year 2000, and we have their genre in the results. So now the only thing that we need to do is to add an additional where condition. We want the year to be 2000, and we also want at the same time the genre to be drama. So we write after the where clause and g.genre is equal to drama. We execute now the query, and now we get back only movies that were released in the year 2000 and for which the genre is drama. You will see that we have different movies, and you will notice that some of them don't really have a value in the rank column. Instead, they have null values. We want to limit the results to be only movies that have a rating. So how can we do that? This is an additional condition that we're going to put in the where clause. We keep the current conditions, year is 2000, genre is drama, and we want now the rank column to have a non-null rating. How do we do that? Well, we add and m.rank is not null. Remember, when we do the comparison with null, we use the is and is not comparisons. We never use inequality, we never use equality. Is null or is not null. So we execute the query and we get back all the rated drama movies released in year 2000. Final touch. We want the top 50 drama movies from year 2000. So we take the same query, and the key changes that we need to do are the following two. A, rank the results based on rating in descending order, because we want to have the top movies at the top. And we want to limit the results to top 50. For the first part, we go and add an order by clause. So order by m.rank, and then descending because we want the highest rated movies on top. So we execute, and now we get the movie Era outra vez being the top drama movie in the year 2000 with rank 9.6, ETA 9.3, Game Day 9.2, Funeral de los Dedos 9.2, Markova, Comfort Gay, and so on. Now, if we want to also do the final touch and list the top 50 drama movies, what do we need to do? Well, we need to use the limit operator in MySQL, and we want to get only the top 50 rows. So we go at the end of the query and we add limit 50. Execute the query and we get back the top 50 movies from year 2000. These are the most highly rated movies in the IMDb database that were released in year 2000 and have the genre drama associated with them. We have examined in this video how we can build a relatively complex query on a step-by-step basis. We added one by one the where conditions, the joins, and the order by and limit clauses. We're going to do a couple of more of these examples to help you get confidence in that front. Until then, play around and practice. See you next time.